Hello friends, I am Professor Imran. Today we are going to see a C program on how to use bitwise logical operators and left shift and right shift operators. Without wasting too much of our time, let's quickly start the video. So I'll click on the Turbo C++ icon and I'll click on start, and here we go. So let's quickly start the program. Let me name it. So as in the earlier program, I have mentioned we need to include the header files right at the beginning to tell the compiler that we are going to use functions which can be retrieved from these header files. So all that we need to do is mention the header files right at the beginning, and then we could call the functions which are saved in the C library as under these header files. So after this, I'll type in the main function, that is void main, followed by parenthesis and a curly brace. Now here, as I said, so in this program, we're going to use the logical operators, that is AND and OR. At the same time, we'll also use left shift operator and right shift operator. Now let's see how we go about. So I'll declare few variables which I'll be using later. So integer a, comma b, comma c, comma d, and then a semicolon. So here, by writing the statement, I'm telling the compiler that I'll be using four variables, namely a, b, c, d, and all of them have their data type as integer. And then there's a semicolon which indicates that the statement is over. And then I'll use the function clear screen to wipe out the results of programs which have been executed before. Now I'll punch in a printf statement wherein I can write any statement that I want. Over here I'll mention enter the values for bitwise operation, which means the numbers on which we want to perform bitwise operation and logical operation. We need to mention here so that when you execute the program, we could see this line on the screen and we'd come to know that we are supposed to enter the values. So here we are going to enter two different values and they'll be saved in variable a and b. Now, every time you execute the program, you want these values to be different. So I'll scan them. So scanf followed by a %d again, because I want two values. So 2%d's, double quote complete, then there's a comma. Now to accept these two values, I need to use two variables with their address. So ampersand a followed by ampersand b, and then the bracket complete followed by a semicolon. Now we have accepted the two values. Now we are going to perform first the logical operations on these two numbers, and then we'll use the left shift and right shift. So how do we go about? So to perform the logical operation, what do we do? C is equal to A and B. D is equal to A or B. So what have I done? Whatever value you put in A and whatever value you put in B, they'll be ANDed and the result will be placed in C. Similarly, whatever value you place in A will be ORed with all that you will be putting in B, and the result will be saved in D. Now, I will print the result which is placed in C and D. So how do I write? printf followed by parenthesis, then the double quote. After that, I have to print the results. So result of ANDing is, or simply I can use an equal to sign, equal to percentage %t. Then I'll place a backslash n because I want the ORing result to be in the new lines. So I've placed backslash n. And over here I'll write the result of ORing is equal to, again, a percentage %d followed by a backslash n, so that any next line that I would print would be from the new line, double quotes complete. Now, comma, as I have used two format specifiers. For result of ANDing, there is one format specifier percentage %d. For result of ORing, there is another format specifier, that is percentage %d, which clearly means that I'm going to print two integer values. Now, which are those integer values? So I need to mention their variables. So for first integer value that will be printed here, since the result is in C, so I have to place variable C over here, comma, since the second integer value, that is the second result of ORing, is present in D, so I'll have to write D here. Then I'll complete this, a semicolon, and then we move on. Now we want the ORing, we want the bitwise operations, that is left shift and right shift. So I'll write another printf statement. Bitwise left shift and right shift of numbers in A and B. So followed by a backslash n. Now I want to do a left shift and right shift of numbers that are there in A and B. So how do I do it? Again, I'll use the variable C and D to save the result, because we have already printed the result for ANDing and ORing. So without wasting too much of variables, or without declaring too much of variables, I can use the same variables and override the things. So how do we go about? Again, I use C is equal to, because I want to perform a left shift operation on the value that is there in variable A. So I'll write A followed by two left shift sign, and whatever number I mention here, say if I write 1, then the decimal number that is there in A will first be converted into its binary value, and then whatever is the binary value, that will be left shifted by 1. Now here, if I mention this as 2, then the binary number that is there in A will be left shifted by 2. So whatever number you mention, that many positions it will shift to left. So here I'll just put in 1. Similarly, I'll use a variable D to save the result, and over here I will save the result of the value which is in B, which will be right shifted. So for right shift, the arrow mark goes to the right hand side, and again you should mention how many shifts you want. So I'll place in 1 again, followed by a semicolon. Now I'll print the result which is there in C and D. So how do I write? Printf is the same process. Result of left shift is equal to %d backslash n, result of right shift is equal to %d. Again, this is complete, so a comma, and then I need to mention the variables. So at the first place, here we want the left shift result, which is placed in C, which is for the value of A. Again, let me quickly tell you, whatever number that you have placed in A, that's a decimal number. But during the left shift operation, during ANDing, during ORing, or during right shift operation, during any of these operations, since we are doing a bitwise operation, so all these numbers are first converted to their binary values, and the operation is done on their binary values. However, when you're printing them, you're using a format specifier %d. So whatever result you see on the screen, it will be in decimal form. It is not in binary form, but it will be in decimal form. So here, since the first result of left shift is placed in C, so I'll write C, comma, and right shift result is in D, so I'll place D, then the bracket complete followed by a semicolon, and then comes get ch. Since all the things are done, get ch is to keep the results glued to the screens, and then the curly brace complete, which indicates that the definition of the function main is over. Now before I do run or compile, let me just quickly save. Since from the syllabus it is the second program, so I'll mention it as program 2a. So program 2a.c. Now we will compile and run at the same time. So I'll simply click on run and I'll click here. Yes, enter the values for bitwise operations and logical operations. So first number that I enter will go in A and the second number I enter will go in B. So the first number that I enter, let me just try, let it be 6. The second number I enter, let it be 5. So let's see the results. So result of ANDing of 6 and 5 is 4. Result of ORing of 6 and 5 is 7. Now what happens when you do a left shift on right shift on the number 6 and 5? So when you do a left shift on number 6, you get the result 12. When you do a right shift on number 5, you get the result as 2. I'm repeating, when you actually do the operation, you're doing on the binary values of this number, and when you're printing the result, you are printing the decimal number of the result. So friends, that's it about usage of bitwise operators, that is logical operators, and left shift and right shift. Thank you. Keep watching and keep